Hello and welcome to Streamtabulous. I hope you guys had a great Easter break. I spent time with the family over Easter, which means I really wasn't, I certainly wasn't doing anything with the videos for photo restorations. But now I'm back, and the photo we're looking at today is this one here. It's actually a really good photo, so it should be quick and easy, and we'll see what we can do to make it better and bring some life to it. So let's get on with the show. Okay, so I think what we'll do first is we'll come over and we'll put some color onto the actual image, and we'll see where we can go from that. So we will close that up. I'm going to open it up in probably Mint AI, I think, and we'll put a code of color on using that. Photo AI directly underneath it is actually a good tool for adding color to old photos as well. They're my two go-tos when it comes to adding a quick layer of color to an image before I restore it. So I'll open up Mint AI. Come down to colorize, and then we'll find the photo and we will colorize the photo. Below the screen, because it will go into my gallery, which this is on my private phone. The image there. Let's see what it looks like with a quick colorize. To apply. It's not bad. I'm told this person has green eyes, so we'll see what we can do there. Probably a more olive tone of skin, so we will save that. Successful. Always watch for download successful. Sometimes you tap it and you don't get that. If you don't get that, it's not saved. From here, I'm going to run it through Remy today. I'm leaning towards that one lately. Mint AI, I find, is a little bit overly sharp. Photo AI is actually fantastic as well. Photo AI is softer, so Mint AI is a sharper deblurrer. The Photo AI is softer, and the Remy is in the middle. So I'm going to run the Remy today. I do find Photo AI does tend to work a little bit better on the smaller images. So it really is preference. Sometimes you've got to run one, it's no good, and you know, save that one and then open up another one and try that. Let's open up Remy. Yeah, have Remy here. Ba-ba. Now I've updated to a new version. You'll get this on it, but this is only actually for the premium features. So what you want to do is you want to hit the cross up in the top corner there, and then you can use the free version of it. So I'll blur it, just keep my gallery private. We'll go in. Hamburgers up in the top left corner. Find the image where it's saved. I believe this one is in my picture gallery, not the camera gallery. Yep, there. Okay. Now we want to hit enhance and watch ads. Now Remy seems to have put a lot of ads into their latest update that I can see, and I don't know if it's still got only the 5 restorations. It's not telling me that there's 5 restorations only, so it looks like they're pushing more ads and giving a little bit more. So we will enhance the image, watch the ad. I am on flight mode, so that is hindering the ad from coming up for me. I do watch the ads, as I've mentioned before, to support the app when I'm not streaming or recording. Okay, there's that image there. It's done a fantastic job of sharpening it up and fixing it. And we can see here that with a photo, like there's a crease line under the eye that we can see over here from a shadow. And we can see Remy's actually picked that up and applied that crease line when it's done the sharpening and the contours. This person might not want that, so we can remove that easily and quickly if we need to. So we're going to hit save. We're going to save watching the ad. Saved. Once that's done, we click done. We'll exit this app. And from here, I think we will open it up in Facetune and we'll take a look at adding a bit of green to those eyes. And we'll take a look at that hair and add some highlights to it. So, into Facetune. Find that last image. There. Okay, have the image open. Zoom in, we can see that. We want to remove the background to this one as well, I think. I find this background is really clashing with the clothing. It's not really working too well to make that image pop, so we might take a look at a darker tone with some sort of pattern to it, perhaps. So come in here, take a look at these eyes first. I'm going to go over green. Green eyes I'm pretty good at getting, since my eyes are blue on one part with green in the other part. Some people think I've got green eyes, some people think I've got blue eyes. I guess it depends on the light. There we go. Bring out some of those details. That's a bit of like a gloss reflection that you'd get from a camera. We're just going to bring up that white for the outside, remove some of that redness. A lot of redness in my whites due to the amount of pain that I'm in all the time. So that is done. Come over to the clothes quickly. And we just want to see if we can bring out some of that pattern detail. And Facetune is probably the best at doing that I've seen, other than Paint Shop Pro using burn layers. Try to get some of the saturation there. Find that in between where it's not too much. That's perfect. Let's bring out some of those details there. Let's have a look. Yeah, we can actually see a bit of a chair in the background here. This person's looks like they're sitting. Let's have a look here. Come in. Definitely see a chair there. What we will do is we're just going to see if we can't just spot remove that, so to speak. We want that grey background. The more of that we get, it should pull it in over top of what we're seeing there. It's a mess. All right, we're going to have to do that one manually by hand. We're going into a program like IBS Paint, and we probably want to do that before we remove the background, because it may perceive that as a part of the clothing. So skip that, and we'll go into the hair. Scan and pick it up. Go to a brown tone. We'll go glow, and we'll put that up. Bring down blend. Level. Perfect. We get those nice tones through the hair now. Okay. So let's see. We're good with that one. We will save that. Go into IBS Paint quickly, and then we'll take a look at the removing those imperfections on the background. So IBS Paint, IBS Paint X, and up. Go into my gallery. Little cross in the bottom left-hand corner there. We're going to click that, and then we're going to find our image and open it up. So we want import picture from here. Images. Facetune was the last folder I used. Click that. We want the original size. Bigger is better. You may want to go for recommended. It really, it's sort of the hardware of your phone. The more RAM you've got, you find you'll be able to work on a larger image. IBS Paint finds that balance to what your hardware is on your phone and suggests what you can run. So I'm going to come into Smudge here. I like to put up with that little bit of slowness on the phone, so I try to get that higher quality image for the person. That said, Facebook compresses it, and I upload my photos and the ones that I work on from this group below, and I do that because the group's created where I mentioned that part of the rules of joining is to give me the permissions to actually work on the photos and put them up to teach others. Can't do this teaching method without having photos to work on. I mentioned before I got into it because my family didn't have a lot of photos, doesn't have a lot of photos, and yeah. Most of the people that put up photos don't have a lot themselves, and that's what makes it worthwhile in going through and fixing. The skin tone here. With other programs, we can smooth that out in. We can come through here and we can soften that. We can drag down the amount of smudge that we have there. And we can get that tool, and we can just drag that lightly over top, just to soften that crease line. So it's still there now, but it's just less harsh. It still looks like the person, and we're just basically affecting the way the light would be perceived. Because the more light you have on a subject, the less, wrinkles and creases you get, because that light's reflecting back to the CCD of the camera lens and hiding, making things invisible. Okay, we have saved that. We're going to exit that. We're going to go into my favorite background remover, which is Lumi. I believe that's a $14 outright app. Image there. We'll come down to EG, replace background, let that go through and do its magic. Beautiful. Even got under the armpit there on the side. So now we're going to come into my backgrounds from my gallery that are saved. These are actually on the Facebook group. I have actually uploaded them before as zip files on my cloud. So if you want the backgrounds and the Santa bubbles and things like that, you can pop onto there and join the Facebook group and download those. Through. Beautiful. Make this just pinch and zoom on her. Put her in frame a little bit more. That's fantastic. Very happy with that. Save the image. Done. Exit that. Now I'm going to go into airbrush. I'm just going to look at the contrast and stuff on the face, and we'll see what we can do there. So we'll go into my library, find that image. Lumi has its own folder, which makes it easy, so we can just click that. Open the image up. There it is there. Let's look at that skin tone first. We know this person had a more of a olive complexion to their skin tone. So, out of curiosity, right. Underlaying color. Apply the purple that I made first. And then I'm going to do another skin tone over top of that, build a layer up. So we get that complexion that I'm looking for. I find it is better, like depending on the skin tone that you're looking for. Sometimes you can get it one off. Sometimes you want to build up those layers. It's not looking as good on the stream as it is on the phone. The phone's got beautiful color to it, and I trust my phone color. Go. Come in here. Use that smooth tool. Move out some of these, the grain on the neck that we have going on there. There's an imperfection on the cheek there. It's a beauty when you're spending more time, you're actually zooming in, you can see the little imperfections. Go smooth over there. Let's push that out. Okay. And I'll apply that one, and then I'm going to go back into it. We're just going to do the arms. The likelihood is this is probably the way the camera's picked up the that grain on the arm. I would say that probably is a speckled skin tone for the person. So that probably real. It's probably not an artifact of the aging of the photo. And I say that because it's over a lot of the image. And not so much on the face, where people would be using more moisturizers and stuff like that to give themselves less of a complex skin tone. So, yeah, happy with that. I'm going to makeup here. Let's give some more defiant eyelashes. Is what I want to do first. And then we're just going to go into the contour there. And there we go. I just want to bring out some of that nose line. Cheeks. It brings out a little bit of that, lightens the section on the cheek. It's adding a bit of shadow on the side there, which really gives more of a 3D impression of the image. So that is beautiful done. So we will save that. Now I'm going to just go into Pixay Pro and I'll get image. I'll open up my gallery, find where that image saved, which is under camera. It's going to ask me, you know, again, based on how much memory is in it, a larger photo, you may have issues. You may want to just go for a smaller size. I'm going for maximum here, and I am just simply coming into my effects at the bottom there, and I'm adding that vintage shadow on the outside, which will help bring this image together, make it look less cut and pasted onto the background. Export that. And we'll go on and upload that to the Facebook group. So again, there's the Facebook group there. So join the Facebook group and post your photos. I am looking for more portrait photos to actually work on. You'll also see that the interface for what I've set up, I'm working on to try to get rid of some negative space. You can see the apps over on the side there scrolling away for the ones that I'm currently using. I've got rid of the blue tone for the background and I've moved to a grey, and that's more to stop the screen reflection actually on the glasses. So I am developing a little bit of well, with age, you end up needing reading glasses, which is ironic. So yeah, having stigmatism, needing glasses for the distance, and then having to take them off for something up close. And ironically, the distance to the screen is a touch blurry for me, but working on the phone, I don't need glasses. Last year, I actually needed reading glasses, so it's an interesting change. Eyes are always changing. It's very fun. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'd really like to see more subscribers. I'd love to see some comments on, if you're working on photos, what apps you use. If you've joined the Facebook group and you're after a photo done, or if you're struggling with actually doing something and trying to work out how to do something. One of the things that I want to post up is how to remove the aging red tone from photos from the chemical developer that over time it goes red across your photo. I want to upload how to do that, but I need permission and someone to actually post up a photo like that that's aged with those tones so I can show how to do it. So join the group and post photos for me, and hopefully I've got the time. I do pick the ones which are a little bit quicker to do. That's because obviously it's boring watching me go through doing the corrections. You're like, well, I've seen that in the previous video, so skip forward if you have to. But hopefully this is teaching everyone, and I teach it because I want to see more people do it to stop scammers from actually charging money to do photos when they're actually not doing it. They're posting it in groups like mine, and then they're going back to the person that gave them the photo and went, there you go, it's done. They're selling them for extreme amounts of money. So like, subscribe, get the bell on, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.